Hi.
Hey Ali.
So is this where I get scanned?
Yes, so you walk in here and there are cameras all around you, so they initially focus on you and then they take photos.
Okay.
So you could be doing different poses.
And can I stand and do something like this? My arms
Not that crazy, but
No?
yeah, you could try out different poses inside the box.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But I have to be fairly confined. Then.
Yeah, kind of.
I'll try it like this.
Ready?
I think so.
That's it.
Okay.
Done. Done.
Thanks. I think I'm still in one piece.
Yeah.
So Sylvain, what are you doing here? What is the Mini-U project?
The Mini-U project is a unique opportunity for yourself to get a figurine of yourself, like you're famous, just 10% your size, through a process which basically takes 3 steps. First, you go into a booth, a 3D scanning booth, 360, full size, full body, unique. Second step, we process that, a lot of pictures taken from yourself through a powerful computer. And third step, we use a 3D printer, full color, to print you layers by layers, a couple of hours, and here you go, like this.
You've made a whole little model army of yourself here.
Yeah.
What's the kind of purpose? Who's the target audience for this kind of thing?
There is quite a lot, but one obvious is for parents doing that with their kids and make that a gift for the grandmother. You know? But to be honest, for the family. And then there is another one which is obvious, is for people with a little bit of ego, just like me, willing to get a figurine themselves. And there are different situation, position, and things.
And what's the biggest size you can do? Is this the largest at the moment?
No, we can go up to that size roughly.
Right.
I can show you one.
And how much would something like this cost?
We start that next week within Selfridges for just $159.
So how many cameras do you have in the booth?
There are literally tons of them, like all around yourself, top to bottom, all behind, front, everywhere.
So could you talk me through the 3D printing process itself? Like how does something like that come to be?
The process is the computer sends the file to the printer, and the printer will process it layer by layer. Usually we create them like lying on the side, and the computer will lay a 100 micron thin layer of powder, and then there is a head coming onto it, and basically 2D printing in color with a kind of a gluing process, and then another layer comes on top of it, and then layer by layer, printing and printing. After a while, it comes to be the whole thing.
And when you say powder, what is that? Is it like a kind of plaster of Paris mixture, or
well, it's
something
kind
much
of
more high-tech?
Yeah, plaster, composite, something, chemistry. It works.
Using secret chemicals?
Yeah, kind of.
And it prints the ink at the same time to make the full color print?
That's the wonderful thing with that machine. It's building and painting, you would say, at the same time, which is very unique.
And then is it finished, or is there a whole kind of finishing process after it's printed?
That's a good one, because when it's finished printing, in fact, you have just a whole lot of powder. And you need to remove the excess of powder, recycle it, by the way, and then remove every single bit of powder remaining, and then applying some finishing technique for it to be consistent in terms of color and will last forever.
And can you print with multiple materials at the same time? You know, people talk about the future of printing out mobile phones where the whole circuit board and case is one piece. Is that possible yet?
Did you just say future? Okay, that's the future, but the far future. At the moment, we are playing with at least one material at the same time, sometimes two, and usually when it's two alikes, like ABS and PLA together. Some machines do 2 different metals at the same time, but we are not yet to the point where you will play with both plastic and metal at the same time. It will come in the far future.
So I got photographed earlier, which felt a bit like being in the middle of a paparazzi scrum surrounded by 50 cameras. Do you think the model will be ready now?
Let's go and see.
Yeah. Right, so I'm inside here somewhere.
Yes, somewhere.
Okay. So what are we looking at?
We are looking at an avalanche which has covered 5 bodies, and yours is here,
Okay.
and some others are here, and we'll see that in a minute.
So do we have to do a kind of archaeological excavation to get us out?
Hoovering,
Right?
we'll push a button, and the whole lot will come out, fall down, and then we will hoover the excess of powder, which we, by the way, recycle for next prints, and we will discover, reveal your 5 lying bodies here.
During the printing process, the whole thing kind of sinks down, is that right?
Yeah, at the very beginning, the bed is top,
Yeah.
a layer of powder comes on top of it, and the printer prints on that layer.
Right.
And when it's very dry, we can start hoovering.
Great, well let's start hoovering. I don't think I've ever had such a thorough cleaning. You're giving me a bath. Will the colours stay like this or change as it dries?
It will not change that much. It's pretty much the final result that we have now.
Right.
I hope you like it.
What did you just dip me in there? Is that just water?
No, it's not water. It's let's say a special liquid that kind of stabilize and finishes, and I would say glue a bit the surface to make it more like, you know.
So it's like kind of super glue solution.
Kind of.
Right. So what scale is this? It's
Tens.
Like 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Well, that's my granny's Christmas present sorted at least. Okay. It's very surreal to see myself a tenth of my actual size.